Hi, this is Lauren with Mommy Diaries, and today I wanted to share a delicious paleo pork stew recipe that is cooked in the slow cooker. I love cooking in the slow cooker because basically you toss everything in, you can go about your day, and then you come back home with a delicious tasting dinner, and it tastes like you've spent hours in the kitchen cooking it. So let's get started. Okay, so what you'll need to get started is 3 pounds of pork shoulder that I've cubed, and I've actually kept the bones too. I like to stick in the bones to add a little more flavor to the stew. Then I have ½ pound of carrots that I've peeled and sliced. I have 2 small onions that I've thinly sliced, a medium head of cabbage that I've washed and wedged, and then for the seasonings I have a tablespoon of this 21 Salute from Trader Joe's. It's really, really good. It's a blend of all these different flavors, and it's so tasty when you put it in a stew. I have a tablespoon of fish sauce, and the fish sauce I use is this kind right here. I get it from my local Ranch 99, and I like to use fish sauces that don't have any additives. So on this one, it only has, you can't see it, but it has water, anchovy extract, salt, and sugar, and that's it. There's no MSG and all that other additives that they tend to add in Asian sauces for some reason. Then I have 6 cloves of garlic that I've peeled and smashed, and a cup of tomato sauce. And I get the Muir Glen organic, and this one's the garden vegetable. And lastly, I have salt and pepper to taste. Okay, so what you'll want to do first is to grab your onions and just line the bottom of the crock pot with the onions and your carrots. Dump it right in there, and then season it with some salt and pepper, just for taste. A little bit of salt and some pepper. I'm trying to do this, grind the pepper with one hand, so let me go do this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've seasoned the carrots and the onions with salt and pepper, and then next grab the pork that you've cubed and toss that on top of the carrots and onions. And I also like to add the bones, like I said, just to give the stew a little bit more depth of flavor. And then just grab the fish sauce and toss that on top. And also your seasoning, and kind of just sprinkle that all over. And again, season with salt and pepper again. Okay, now I want to grab my garlic, and I just kind of toss that on top of the pork. And next I grab my cabbage wedges and just start to wedge them in between the pork. Okay, now I'm grabbing my 1 cup of marinara sauce or tomato sauce, and I'm just gonna drizzle that on top of the cabbage. It already smells so good. It hasn't even been cooking yet. Okay, and then again, season with salt and pepper. And it's not going to be too salty because there's so much meat and vegetables in this dish. You just kind of need to season it before to give it some taste, so that the taste actually comes out. And basically, that's it. You just want to cover the crock pot and then set it to low for about 8 to 10 hours. And I'm going to do 8 hours. And then you're off to do whatever you want during the day. So I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day at about 8 hours and show you how it looks like. So it's been about 8 hours, and it should look something like this. Everything has married together and softened and just absorbed all this nice gravy that the stew has made. So let me plate it up and show you how it looks. So here it is, the pork stew all plated on top of rice, and you can see there's the cabbage and carrots, and the onions actually has melted into the sauce, so it's made a nice thick sauce. All right, let me taste this. Mmm. That is so good. Everything is married together. You can taste the saltiness of the fish sauce, and that brings out the flavor of the pork. You taste the sweetness of the carrots and the cabbage and the tomato sauce and the onions. And they've all just blended together and make some wonderful, wonderful broth.
Wow, so good. I want 100 bowls of this. I mean 1,000 bowls.
1,000 bowls. Jamie, is it good? Yum yum?
What do you have to say, Jamie?
Too busy eating. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.
Bye.